Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, just say hi. Or if you're watching this live, type hashtag live. Well, it's good to be back for the episode 7. And today I have a very important guest. I've recently met my guest, but what she is doing is something very important. I think the current scenario that is happening these days around the world, the pandemic and everything, is something that makes her work even important. And she's somebody whose the services that she's providing is ideal for small business owners, especially coaches and consultants who are working as solopreneurs, especially in the United States. And we'll connect with her and know more about her services if that's for those who are globally working in other parts of the world. So just in a minute or so, I'll get her on stage and we'll start our Tuesday treats. So if you are watching this, just say hi or type hashtag live. So let me just start and I'll I'll have my guest. Her name is Omolola Adekeye, and let me just add her.
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
And
I can hear you.
okay,
Well,
wonderful.
thank you so
Wonderful.
much for your time. Thank you so much for time and agreeing to be here. I know you have a very busy schedule, but thank you for agreeing and taking time out for our audience here.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Adil. It's there's nothing that gives me greater joy than being able to, give information that will be beneficial and helpful to people at this time. So I want to thank you for creating this space for all of us to share, with one another. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's been amazing how generous. I mean, I've seen most of the experts are who have agreed to it. It's a very new show. I know I'm this is something I'm doing for the first time too, and it's been very recent that I started it. So I really appreciate you guys also encouraging and agreeing to take part in this. And definitely, I have had some people who've reached out to me and told me that they have really benefited and they've made contacts with some of the experts who've been on this show. So thank you so much. And I'll jump right in to our show. I mean, we have a very pretty straightforward format. I ask 3 questions. So let me just go to question number 1, which is, can you tell us more about what you do and a bit about yourself?
Yes, I'll gladly do that. So I'm Omolola Adekeye. My company is True Values Global Ventures. I'm sure we all know entrepreneurs, business owners who are stressed out, who, because of cash flow and not being able to balance their home and work when it comes to finance, um, it can be a truly stressful period to the point of even affecting one's health, affecting your social relationships. And you'd be wondering, I had this beautiful idea, I had this dream, what happened? And so that's where I come in because I have been there. being in that situation where everything just didn't make sense anymore. But I love what I'm doing. I wanted to do more, but I just couldn't. I wasn't organized and I couldn't plan. I wasn't planning properly financially. So I decided to take it all head on. And because of my legal background and the kind of networks I had built over years, I was able to, um, help people. So I help people get a get a clear picture of a secure financial path that would give them a more balanced and fulfilling life. That is basically what I do.
That's amazing. And just for clarity of our audience, you're based in United States, right?
Yes, I am. I'm based in the States. Correct.
And your services that you provide, is it for United States only? Is it for any particular states in United States, or it's for globally? Can you share something about that too?
Oh, that's a really, really good question. Thank you. No, my services are not just for businesses within the United States because I offer an area of services based on what the client needs. And I do have a network of people and partners that I can always reach out to depending on what the needs are. My basic motto is to form, build, and sustain businesses. So I take a business from being formed to building, and in the building phase, you might find that you need funding. So I have alternative
Hmm.
funding partners all over the world. Any company all over, any business can, if I once we do a good thorough evaluation of where you are, what you're doing, and what you want, and what is feasible and scalable, then I can decide who amongst my alternative lenders, would be able to accommodate that. So my services do not run for just, businesses within the States, although I do have a good combination, that I could help out with here because this is my base. But I certainly welcome,
Okay.
businesses from other countries too. Mhm.
Yeah, that's amazing. And this very well connects with my second question, that whatever that you've shared about what you do, how it can benefit coaches and consultants. I mean, most of my audience of this show is are coaches and consultants, and most of the coaches and consultants I interact with are solopreneurs. They are also small businesses. I mean, so how, or do you have any specific example or case study where you can share how coaches can benefit from the services you are providing them?
Yeah, I definitely do. I mean, because there's a coach or a consultant, myself being one, you definitely need a clear financial plan. You need a financial plan for your business, and you also need a financial plan for your personal family life. And you want to make sure that your business is matching what you need it to match in your family financial life. So that is where I come in. We look at what you want to do, with the business, how much you want the business to bring in, and I look at a combination of resources that I have to assist you to assist in that, in that process. So a financial coach who is open to working with me will get a clear financial, sorry, I mean a business coach or any kind of coach, life coach, health and wellness, any business, just to have that clear financial path, to be able to put balance into their daily living, is what I intend to do, you know. And it's something we can keep looking at and keep looking at over and over again, you know,
Hmm.
because it's always good to revisit and see where I am, and have a good plan for 6 months, for a year, for 2 years, and look forward. So that's what I offer. I believe that's the benefit of just having that balance, of just having the peace of mind of knowing that, come whatever
Mhm.
storm. Just look at how COVID hit us. We've a lot of us have had to, think outside the box. Even I say remove the box completely and look for innovative
Yeah,
ways to do business. So we also have to look for innovative ways to manage our debts, to still build that wealth that we want to, and to secure our future. So,
exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And just to build upon this question, and probably, I mean, because I'm overseas, but let's talk about even for your base in United States. Is there any prerequisite or something that you would want, at least for businesses that are in United States? Are there any program funding, something that, I mean, I'm sure many are aware of, or something that you think that people are not aware of but are available? I mean, is there something like, I mean,
So,
most of the
yeah.
time people think that there are no such options available for them. So,
So there's a good website that I would like to recommend folks to go to. It's called helloalice.com. Hello
mhm,
Alice has a lot of resources for small business owners. They have a lot of grant resources. I recently benefited from a grant from the NAACP and Baby Good Foundation, which I got
mhm,
through Hello Alice, which I hope to use to, put, give a lot of education on finance to everyone. So
mhm,
Hello Alice is a good resource. The Small Business SBA .gov, and the SBA is currently running um, another round of funding, of different types of funding for the EIDL for COVID relief, and
mhm,
the PPP. And if you've done the EIDL before and were able to get a grant or a loan from that process, um, it'll be good to call and tell them, oh, I benefited from this, and I still need funding, and they will send you an email with the instructions of what to do for that.
mhm,
So yeah, and I also have a Facebook group, um, which is a financial resource group, and I just post grants in there. I post, you know, anything that will benefit a small business in terms of grants and all that that's out there that I come across, or loan opportunities from big companies. I do that. I post it there. And I have another page called the Entrepreneur Network, where
mhm.
I just give tidbits on what um, business owners can do for different things. Like I'm going to be having someone talk about taxes within the next week.
Mhm.
So because this is tax, everybody's thinking of, oh, how are we going to prepare our taxes this year here? So just giving people tips and nuggets of what they can do. There's so many things. I mean, some of us may have teenage children that we could have been put
Yeah.
into to work, and be able to use that even to benefit the business tax wise. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing these resources. And I guess, I mean, those who are watching right now or those who are going to watch this on replay, I think this is the best time to reach out to Omolola. And I think she is somebody who's been through getting these sort of help, and she is providing these help. So I think she's the best person for you to reach out. And I think this very well connects to my favorite question, which is our last question too, which is, what is that treat you have bring for us?
Treats. Who doesn't
Yeah,
love treats? I do. Wonderful.
but
Thank
our
you.
show is unique. I mean, our show is unique. I mean, we ask our guests to bring treat for us.
Wonderful. That's good. Yeah. Well, I want to offer everyone. There's a PDF book that I have that kind of helps you evaluate your relationship with money. I think it's good for everyone to start there. So I have that PDF
Mm-hmm.
workbook which I shared with you, and I'll be happy to,
Yeah.
have everybody take that. And also, please book a time with me. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I want to share. So we can do a thorough financial analysis
Mm-hmm.
on where you are now as a business owner. And no judgments, just to show you, and and give a little tips of what you can do to begin to get on the right path. So I would love to offer that to everyone. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for that. I mean, that's very generous of you. And I would request, I think, I mean, I'll do is you've shared the workbook with me. I'll share the link in the Facebook thread or the live that is happening on Facebook. And if you can just share the link of your groups, and if you have any link to book that call with you or that session with you, if you can kindly share that in that live thread over there, so our audience or whoever watches this live later
Okay.
can reach out to you and connect to you.
Okay.
So
I will do
yeah,
that. I'll do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, I think it's amazing. And I think it's the reason why I wanted to do this live with you is I think there are so many businesses who are going through such circumstances where I think getting the right help, knowing about the resources that are available, is very crucial for them, because at times it's the lack of awareness that causes the problem. Most of the time
Correct.
people don't know, they are not aware of the options or even the fundings that are available to them or that they qualify for. And I think it's
Correct.
the best time to reach out to the expert or those who have benefited from them. So I think thank you so much for agreeing to do this, and I'm sure and I'll be glad if there will be other businesses who are going to get benefit from your expertise.
Once again, it's a pleasure. And I want to thank you for,
Mhm.
again, creating this platform and this opportunity to share. I think it's very important for all of us right now to come together this way, to be able to add value to one another and just to give, from ourselves. So I have these information, I have these resources because I enjoy, looking for ways to help and serve. So I'm happy to put that to the use of your audience and those who appreciate your service. So thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, I think this is the time where, I mean, this times like these reminds us how important it is to collaborate and work, come together as a community. And I mean, and this pandemic has kind of give us that pivot where we have become a sort of a global community. So I once again thank you very much. And for our audience, we'll be back next week with another exciting guest and an expert who will definitely be coming with some very delicious treat for our audience. So thank you. Take care. Have a nice evening. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.